Dragon Ball Super manga content and Sparking Zero, it's more likely than you think. Now, before you rage out in the comments saying there's no way they'll ever use manga content in the games, bear with me because I do see you guys, and trust me, I was kind of on that same wavelength. But as I go over what I'm about to go over in this video, hopefully I can change your mind because I was not aware of just how complicated these things could be. First off, I want to say that we are going to be covering a lot of Sparking Zero, but we're also going to be touching on the Super manga near the end of the video, as well as the latest in Daima. This is going to be a bit of a variety video, so we have a few things to cover. I hope you guys enjoy. So we did get some new gameplay of Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Fat Buu in this small snippet of new gameplay, but what's really interesting is all this gameplay that's been releasing, we've seen a look at several moves such as Black Bind, but we've also gotten a glimpse of other moves. For example, DB Sparking News posted on Twitter Gamma Burst Flash in Sparking Zero. For those who don't know, this is a manga move. So as you can see, this is Vegeta using the Gamma Burst Flash in Sparking Zero. This is a big deal because it's a manga exclusive move. So if manga exclusive stuff is exclusive to the manga, then why is it in Sparking Zero? And this isn't the only example that we have of this. In fact, if you take a look at this tweet by Ayub, sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, probably am. He says another manga reference in Sparking Zero. DBS Trunks has a solar flare technique which is exclusive to the DBS manga. This is perhaps another hint we will have a lot of manga exclusivity. So as you can see, he posted a page in the Dragon Ball Super manga, which has Trunks using the solar flare against Goku Black and Zamasu. And then in the game, in Indukaba's gameplay, you actually see Trunks using the solar flare. That's pretty massive. I mean, if this is exclusive to the manga, and I've been told that no way they're using anything from the manga, how are they using this move? And this is whenever I decided to do a little bit more research and looked into it a little bit more. And I remember Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Now, who else remembers when Dragon Ball Z Kakarot adapted the Super manga? Not just an attack, the literal plot of the Dragon Ball Super manga that adapted the Future Trunks Buu saga. That was insane. And it's not just, hey, we decided to do a general adaptation. If you played DBZ Kakarot, you would know it was literally panel for panel what the Super manga covered. As you can see here in this comparison, it's literally Deborah with the staff, Deborah in the video game, Supreme Kai. I mean, it's all down to a T. Even Super Saiyan 2 being unlocked by Trunks played out the same way in the video game as it did the Super manga. And in case you weren't aware, this was developed by CyberConnect 2, and they did an interview with the people who were behind the Ultimate Ninja Storm games for Naruto. And basically what it boils down to when you're using manga content is licensing. So they have permission to adapt the anime, and then after they adapt it from the anime, that's basically all that they're legally allowed to do. But if they have a good relationship with the manga publisher, they can reach out to the manga publisher, maybe reach a new deal with them to use some content from the manga. So I would say in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot's case, they probably built up a good reputation and a good relationship with the manga creators and, you know, the copyright owners of the manga to where they were able to work something out. So they adapted most of the DBZ Future Trunks stuff from the anime, and then they said, hey, we have a little bit that we want to do with the Buu saga, but we want it to be accurate to the source material. And in case you don't remember, the Dragon Ball Super anime didn't cover this like the manga did. I really love how the Dragon Ball Super manga covered the Buu saga in greater detail, but the anime did not do that, so they had to reach a new deal to basically adapt stuff from the manga. And I would not be surprised if that's what's going on with Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, because you got to remember, this game has been in development for years. This is the 4th entry in the Budokai Tenkaichi series, so keeping that in mind, I would not be surprised if these guys have built up a good relationship themselves with the manga staff, the manga copyright holders, Shueisha, whoever is in charge of that particular branch of the legal department. You know, if this is the case to where they've built up a reputation that they have permission to use manga exclusive moves, then who knows what else they could use from the manga. Now, And that brings us back to that pre-order exclusive character that they said has never appeared in a Budokai Tenkaichi game before. Could that be a manga exclusive something? Maybe Alter Ego Vegeta, maybe a villain like Moro or Granola? Who knows? The possibilities are endless, but I don't want to say that there's no way we're getting manga content, because as you can see, we are. So people that blast off in the comments and say things like, there's no way we're ever getting manga content in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, this is the evidence right here. We literally have manga exclusive moves, and Dragon Ball Z Kakarot already showed us we could get manga exclusive story content. So it's not impossible, it's just a little bit more difficult than you might think. And here is a look at that Fat Boo gameplay with Super Saiyan 3 Goku that I teased at the beginning of the video. I realized I didn't show it, so I just wanted to leave it here. Just a peek of the beautiful animations. Holy smokes, absolutely gorgeous. And the latest issue of V-Jump released, and there wasn't a lot of new stuff, but there was a little bit shown. So Air Dokkan actually posted new things shown. Satan versus Jiren and Gogeta Blue versus Jiren in the edit mode, so basically the custom stuff. And then Trunks versus Piccolo, Goku, and Cell team up. That's the extra battle. And I think extra battle is basically from the story mode where you get the what-if battles, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, yeah, not a lot of new stuff in the V-Jump issue this month, which I was really hoping that we would get a lot more new stuff. We didn't, but it's whatever. We did get this, and this is a new illustration from Toyotaro. It's a basically new exclusive look at Toyotaro's manga from the superhero adaptation arc. We still have no word when the Dragon Ball Super manga is returning, but it looks amazing. Toyotaro did a great job on this artwork. I've seen other YouTubers who I am going to name because it's kind of annoying. Blackscape basically teased in one of his latest videos. He was like, "What? The Super manga's back?" And it's not back, guys. This isn't like a big return with Goku or Goten and Trunks. This is just an artwork that Toyotaro did to basically bide his time while we're waiting on the latest content. It looks cool. I really like it. Trunks in the foreground, Goten in the background, but don't think that whenever the Super manga returns, it's going to be focused on Trunks and Goten. And like I said, the Dragon Ball Daima update is that Dragon Ball Daima and Sparking Zero will have a 1-hour shared panel at Jump Victory Carnival on July 21st in Japan. So next month, we're going to be getting another look at Dragon Ball Daima. We've had other creators in the sphere basically tease that we're probably going to be getting a trailer. That would, of course, make sense. Hopefully a release date. And it does appear that they are probably going to be releasing both in October, which makes sense because, you know, Dragon Ball will want to synergize and get things on the same page. I don't think that's something crazy to believe. I think it makes sense that they will probably release around the same time. Anyways, guys, that'll do it for this video. I just wanted to go over the latest news because it was a bit of a, variety video today, and that's mainly because that we had a big wave of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero gameplay. But I didn't want to be like some of these other creators that basically took that opportunity and just like republished a whole bunch of gameplay from other people or anything like that. I wanted to kind of like make a compilation video, if you would, of just various things that have happened recently and then make it into one video to kind of make it more direct and more succinct and not kind of stretch out like a 30-second clip into like a 10-minute discussion. But I did have fun basically making this a bit of a variety video. I do these things more often now lately, and I do have a lot of fun with it. But yeah, guys, Dragon Ball Super manga content in Sparking Zero. It's more likely than you think. It's already happening, and I think we could actually see some stuff like Ultra Ego Vegeta maybe if things are continuing with this, because we also have to remember this isn't like the first time manga exclusive stuff has appeared in the games. We had things like in Budokai 3 whenever you had Kuriza, Frieza's son, appearing in the Japanese version, and we also had in the Dragon Ball Extreme Butoden 3DS game, Gine first appeared in that before she was animated in the Dragon Ball Super movie for Broly. So it's not like an impossibility, and for like exclusive characters featured in the manga to appear in the games, it's like literally nothing that's going to stop it from happening. Like I said, Extreme Butoden had Gine and other manga exclusive characters in the 3DS version of the game. Dragon Ball Heroes has had some manga exclusive moves as well. So I don't want to sit here and say that it's an impossibility. I do think it's more likely than people are expecting. I would probably guess it's going to happen, and if it does, you heard it. You didn't hear it here first, but I was definitely a proponent of it, you know, just speculating and getting it out there that it's more likely than you think. So, yeah, guys, that'll do it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. I really like this Sparking Zero hype wave we got going on. And Daima's, of course, going to ride on those coattails with all the panel coming out next month and stuff. So, guys, it's time to get hype. Dragon Ball is coming back in the second half of 2024, bigger than ever. Hopefully the super manga is coming back alongside it. And yeah, let's get hype. Anyways, guys, I will see you in the next one. Peace off.